You know that moment right before you perform, your heart's racing and your brain starts wondering, what if I mess up? What will they think of me? Maybe it's your coach, your teammates, your parents, or even strangers watching. That's fear, shame, embarrassment, envy, intimidation. But it's all the same signal. Your brain is trying to protect you from social pain. But here's the truth. You can't perform your best while trying to protect your image. So today, I'm giving you 5 ways to quiet the noise, steady your mind, and free yourself from worrying about what others think, so you can show up with courage, compete with heart, and finally perform like the athlete you're training yourself to be. And by the way, if we haven't yet met, my name is Dr. Haley Perlus. I'm a sports psychology coach, and I specialize in applying sport-specific techniques to help athletes optimize their mental game for best performance. Every athlete, no matter how confident they seem, has felt it. That voice saying, don't blow it, or they're judging you. I've seen Olympians, pros, and college athletes freeze up because they were performing for approval instead of for performance. And I've been there too, standing at the start line, knowing I trained for this moment, but thinking more about who was watching than what I needed to do next. There's a science behind it. Your brain doesn't actually know the difference between physical danger and social danger. It triggers the same stress response, tight chest, shallow breath, tunnel vision, all because it's trying to keep you safe from judgment. The problem? That protection instinct works against your performance. But you can train this, just like you train your body. I'm going to walk you through 5 methods to help you rewire that fear, shift your focus, and compete from confidence instead of from comparison. Because the goal isn't to stop caring altogether, it's about caring about the right things. Here's how to stop caring what people think and play free again. Number 1, poke holes in the story. When that voice says, they're judging me, I'll be embarrassed if I messed up, stop and ask yourself, is that the absolute truth? Are they really thinking that much about me? Do they actually judge me, or do they feel badly when things go wrong for me? Think about when you watch other athletes compete, and when they make a mistake, do you sit there judging them, or do you respect their courage for even being out there? Most people don't judge as harshly as you imagine. They actually relate. They empathize. So before you let that social anxiety take over, make sure you're working with the facts, not the false stories you're telling yourself. Pressure doesn't disappear when you tell the truth, but it loses the power to control you. Number 2, reframe who you think you're performing for. Once you've challenged your story, look closely at who you're worried about. Who are the people whose opinions feel so heavy? Are they really part of your inner circle? The people who actually know you, respect you, and want you to succeed? Because if they are, you already know they're not judging you. They're rooting for you. They see your courage, not your mistakes. And if the people you're worried about aren't really in your life, if they don't share in your effort, your goals, or your heart, then why let their imagined opinions have so much influence? The truth is, most of us hand our self-worth to people who haven't earned it. Focus on the few whose opinions come from care and stop performing for the crowd. That's where freedom will start. Number 3, are you willing to risk it? Every athlete takes a risk every time they compete. The risk of losing, of looking bad, of being judged. But here's the question. Do you want to succeed more than you fear being seen? Because those 2 forces will compete and only one can win. Every champion I've ever worked with has had to make the same decision. They'd rather risk the shame than miss their shot. That doesn't mean the fear disappears. It means they decided it's worth it. So have the conversation with yourself. Am I willing to risk embarrassment for the chance to grow? Once you say yes, you take back control from the fear. Stop running from it, and you start running with it. And if you're ready to take this deeper, to learn how to turn pressure into focus and perform with more confidence under the spotlight, I'd love to help you personally. You can book a free competitive excellence call with me, and the link's below. Let's turn your pressure into a plan that helps you thrive under it. Okay, number 4, build proof. Confidence doesn't come from avoiding judgment. It comes from proof that you can handle it. Every time you show up and compete, even when you're nervous or imperfect, you're collecting evidence. You're teaching your brain, I can do this. I've done it before. That's how trust builds, not through flawless execution, but through consistent courage. So stop waiting to feel confident before you act, and confidence will then flow. It will follow, because the proof you're building quiets the fear. Number 5, shift from mind to body. Sometimes the best way to get out of your fear isn't thinking, it's breathing. When your mind starts spinning with what ifs, shift from your head to your body. Try this. Inhale through your nose, fill your lungs all the way up, then take one more small sip of air, hold it for a moment, then slowly exhale through your mouth. Feel that release, the tension leaving your shoulders, the ground under your feet. You're not analyzing anymore. You're resetting. Every calm breath tells your body, I'm safe. And when your body feels safe, your mind performs better. You can't think your way into confidence sometimes. You have to breathe your way there. You'll never stop caring what people think. That's part of being human. But you can stop letting it control you. Question your stories. Focus on the people who matter. Choose courage over comfort. Build proof and breathe your way back to control. That's how you free yourself from fear and perform with heart and win with your mind.